Well, hello and welcome, and we're back again to the figure. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to get the Vallejo skin tone, and we're not going to be using that. We're going to use a medium glaze. What we're basically going to do is we're going to add one drop of the paint into the pot, and 2 drops of the glaze. Basically what a glaze is it's not really a wash, but it's like a bit like a transparent, making your colour transparent. The more glaze you added to that, the more transparent it would be if you painted it over another colour. In this case we're using a flash colour. And all we're going to do is just go over some of the raised bits. We're not interested in the lower parts at all. We're only interested in raised. A bit like when we was doing the highlighter. I mean, if you only added 1 drop of the glaze, I mean I added 2 as you saw, you would end up with thinner coats. It's just a transparent paint. This is all the glaze is. I'm hoping you can see that one, because I'm not viewing the camera too well. And at the moment this is all we're doing. One thing to remember when you had a glaze, and you use a glaze medium, your paint will take a lot longer to dry, and it will usually be a little bit shinier as well sometimes. I mean, if you put a matte varnish on, it will turn it right down, so it won't do any damage. But yeah, it will significantly dry slowly. It will dry a lot slower. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do this process I'm doing here. As you can see, it's just shiny. It will dull down a little bit, but it will never be as dull as your original paint will be. And like I say, we're only trying to hit the eyes areas, especially with this. We're not bothering with the bottom half of the figure with this colour at all. We will not go down there. You can basically just try to look for any areas you can pick out. I mean, this part here is metal. We will be painting that metal. Or we'll be painting them all black and that. Doing that later. But as I say, for now, we're just looking for raised areas. There's no point doing it on the flash, because it basically would be a pointless exercise, because that is flash. You would be wasting your time totally doing that. I mean, depending on what you want to do, you can take this to a lighter shade than this as well. That's all we're doing. This will be a very thin coat, by the way. Like I say, the more of the medium you put in, the thinner your paint will be. So really, you just get this to where you want it, and you see it will be shinier, it will be wetter, it will take longer to dry. No bones about that, it will. You will have to let it dry. This really does slow down the drying process of your paint. you can use a glaze on your figure if you're not confident with, you know, wet blending, which is a technique we haven't done. You can use a glaze to blend colours down as well. I will demonstrate that. Not today, not on this figure at the moment. We'll come across something soon enough that I will demonstrate how you can. It won't be a perfect blending technique, and you wouldn't want to be doing it if you was painting or thinking of painting to a competition type standard. I mean, you don't even need to do this with a glaze if you don't want, but I'm doing now. The reason I'm doing it as a glaze, so I just want to brighten these up, because I am going to actually wash this model down to pick up all these, you know, shaded areas that we lost before. The other way you could do it is keep doing this with the blending and then come in these areas with a glaze wash. Yeah, we might do that just to be different. I don't know, we'll see. But you could come back into those areas with a glaze wash. I mean, we're putting this on pretty thin, so it might not take as long to dry as it could. Now, as you can see, this area has got some flash, but we also kept this a little bit darker. So we might take a bit of this mixture out of here in a moment. Although we did do the tops with the flash. So we will do that, the top part. We will do the top parts of it with the flash. We don't want to go too much. This is only a very thin mixture. I know it will dry a bit darker than it looks at the moment. We're doing the top part. But yeah, I think you're getting the basic idea anyway. Yeah, and underneath is darker as well, so we'll leave that. But we'll do these parts on top of the hand. So again, there will be some different colours down here. You don't have to be too worried about this part. I mean, basically when you're painting, don't be worried about it. It's your model usually. If you're happy, that's all that matters. If someone else don't like your model, so what? It's not this. You might not like this. So everybody's got different tastes. I say we're not aiming for perfect eyelines, because this is a very thin wash. It will dry a little bit lighter even than it looks. You just keep doing this till you're happy. You could add a bit of white to this as well and go over the same areas you've just done and add a bit more highlight. As you can see, it does brighten it up quite considerably at the back. You really need to allow it to dry, and then you'll get the full effect of what it has or hasn't achieved for you. I mean, this is quite thick for a glaze. You can do these very thin if you wish. I mean, like I say, almost like a transparent wash. Basically, yeah, I'll not go over it now. We'll cover it up a later video, because if I go over it now, it will take me a while to explain it. I would really rather paint it and demonstrate it. It's a lot easier than trying to tell somebody what it is you're doing. I don't know about you, but I would rather somebody learn me something by showing me than learn me something by telling me. I just find it easier to learn something if I see it being done than I do I'm just being told about it. You might be totally different. But that's how I am. But that's all we're going to do for that. I say it wasn't complicated, it's not difficult. You want to try and get as much as you can. Like I say, he's a monster. So I'm going to take some of this colour. Now, it's quite versatile, the glaze. It's just some of the khaki that we used on the base originally. Now, we're not going to need a lot of this, because we still want to keep it quite light. So we're just going to take some of the khaki and put it in here. I'm going to wipe our brush. And then we'll take some of this glaze. Quite a bit. And we're going to blend those together. You want a bit more. I am dirty in there. Okay. So I've dirtied this anyway, so we couldn't get over what we've just done with this anyway. We're just going to wipe that out in a moment. So we'll use the brown one first. Another tip, don't mix your paints with your good brushes like I've just done. I don't know why I did that. Don't do that. Or she'll be getting through a lot of brushes. So we're just going to curl under this bit here as well. Again, just at the top. You see, you can only see this glaze going on. It is going on, because you've just put it on your brush. It's very difficult to see it. And this is why it tones down different colours. Especially as it dries. And you probably won't even notice it. It's very tricky to do this. Sometimes it's difficult to notice that you've actually toned it down. Then when it dries you think, Christ, that's quite right. And that's that. And we're just going to come with the one that we mixed with the more of the brown colour. Because again, we're just looking for a highlight. Oh, there's a semblance of one. Well, you could solve a lot of this if you just highlighted from one side, but we didn't do that. So we're doing enough. We could come down here if you really want to. Some of these, I don't know what you'd call them. I can see them from a certain angle when the light catches them. Maybe just about top. We'll be doing a lot of this. Because we do want the bottoms of the legs to be fairly dark. Yeah, you'll get the basic idea. And that's really all we want to do with that as well. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. When we come back, we'll continue with the figure. So we might do the wet branding on the horn, just to demonstrate it briefly. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.